I cannot believe I'm back in theaters. That's Last Night in Soho. That's the new Ranveer Singh movie. That's RRR, which I'm pretty excited for. What else? I love the posters. Jesus. Oof. Feels so good to be back. Oh look, this is the lounge for rich people. Uh, so I cannot go there. Hey look, it's Suryavanshi. The masterpiece movie by Rohit Shetty. And this is something that I'm not excited for. Hey, I'm excited for this. I want to see Amir Khan on the big screen after a long time. This is masterpiece movie coming. Oh, House of Gucci. Dunkachino.
Don't mind if I do!
Ready to come back to theaters. I have no clue what this is. That's Salman Khan? Holy shit, that's Salman Khan. It's his new masterpiece movie coming out. That's cool. Oh look, mirrors. I've not been here in so long. I just want to cry. Look at that. Nachos. Oh. It's been so long, holy shit. Look at this beauty.
Every step of the way.
The last time I went to a movie theater was on February 17th of 2020. Yes, I remember it. And movies are meant to be witnessed in the big screen. Movie theaters are like my second home. And not so long ago, I had made a video talking about how much I miss them. And after so long, I actually went to the theaters. And it felt so great to be back. Honestly, to walk around the gold plated walls and the soft red carpets leading you to the glorious cinema hall and the comfortable red seats. Now, of course, going to a cinema hall has its issues that you have to deal with, people talking and others using their phone in full brightness when I'm trying to watch the movie. I thought I was gonna have this entire moment where I just relive sitting in that seat. But when I actually went inside that hall and sat on that seat, I just felt like I had been there yesterday, which was weird but sort of heartfelt to me. And what can I say? It was amazing. All the way from standing in line to buy popcorn to standing for the national anthem, and of course, viewing the movie itself. Now, I watched the latest Craig Bond film, No Time to Die. So, what do I think? Well, I think it's pretty solid, but it's not as great as I expected it to be. This franchise is a bit rocky, to be honest. You get amazing films such as Casino Royale and Skyfall, but also not so amazing films such as Quantum of Solace and Spectre. The performances are stellar. All the actors are acting the hell out of every scene. The visual look of the film made me awe and amazement. In many shots, there's a gorgeous evening sky. Many scenes are naturally lit and with great use of shadows. Locations are lit with few lights, providing a beautiful edge light that adds to the atmosphere of the location. The action never fails to disappoint. It doesn't only have cool stunts, such as Bond jumping off a bridge and riding a motorcycle in full speed across a town, but it also shows him as a man with great intellect. We see him use his surroundings to his advantage and uses his smarts to outwit the enemy, especially in the forest action scene. That one take staircase fight scene is also quite impressive. Also, Bond makes two puns related to a bad guy with a cybernetic eye, so that was fun. And the music was great too. I adore Billie Eilish's song for the intro of the film. The unique and creative visuals match the tone of the song. And the maestro Hans Zimmer composed the score for this film, and it works. Each time his score plays, it only elevates the emotion for the scene it is playing in. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm pretty sure I heard some pieces very similar to The Dark Knight. So that was pretty cool considering that he is the composer for both of these films. Now here's the thing, the villain, Safin, didn't completely work for me. He has got the usual kill people plan, but I never really got to know what his motivation was. Now I don't know whether that's the fault of the writing or the lack of subtitles, but even if that's the case, I never really found him interesting. Sure, he was slightly menacing, the opening scene was very scary, but he's not even that terrifying or sympathetic. He has a tragic backstory, sure, but it never really explores enough for me to care. He also doesn't work for me as an antagonist to Bond. His character is more emotionally related to Madeline Swan. So the conflict between Bond and Safin doesn't really work here, for me at least. He never really challenges Bond in any way. In one scene, Bond points out that history isn't kind to men
You play God.
and that him and Safin are similar in a way. And the thing is, the film never really made an effort to make that clear, and it never really felt earned to me. Even the length of the film is a tad bit stretched, especially in the climax. Even the pacing felt very off throughout the entire film. The relationship between Bond and Madeline was half believable. I don't really get why she fell in love with him. My personal favorite Craig Bond girl is Vesper, and I believe their relationship. She opened up Bond's more generous and human side and rid him of his ego. She made Bond grow as a person. For Madeline, as beautiful as she is, I don't really know why they love each other. The film should have set up more of that. Although I like seeing the other supporting characters from the other films, it didn't really feel like they played an important role. They were necessary to the plot, definitely, but on an emotional level, I just didn't feel it. Some random scenes also happened that made me facepalm, but despite all this, the ending mostly hits. Without spoiling, I just want to let you know that the makers of this film did not hold back and it got me emotionally hooked. It's not a perfect send off, but I think it works for this particular movie, so I applaud that. And here is my Craig Bond movies ranking. All in all, No Time to Die is a very, very good film, but it's also very flawed. But what's more fantastic is that I got to see it the best way possible in a theater. And I'm so glad cinemas are back and they are here to stay. Thank you for watching and have a good day, guys.